Oh, good morning, Mr. Whittaker.
Morning.
Friday, Kipper Day. Had a good holiday, sir?
Yeah, splendid. But a week's long enough bashing the artistic treasures of Florence.
Yes, sir. Now, gentlemen.
Reynolds.
Oh, welcome back, sir. Did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, it's not bad. Where's Mr. Gifford? Usually got his nose in the waterhole by this time.
Sir, I'm not hurt.
George suffered a severe heart attack last week.
What?
Yes, it was horribly sudden. He'd been lunching at the club, went home and, well, collapsed, I suppose. They rushed him to some private hospital near the zoo.
He'd been talking and laughing as usual, sir.
Poor George. Brindle's a pink as quickly.
Of course.
How's he getting along?
Oh, still in the land of the living, I hear.
Do they know what caused it?
Well, he did shift a bit.
Yeah.
The committee last Wednesday thought you might go along and cheer him up.
Might have been consulted.
Well, you weren't there.
Well, I'm always being sent by the committee to cheer up members in hospital.
Well, you're the club's Sonny Jim.
Sonny Jim, last fall, promptly died.
Oh, none of us getting any younger, Aubrey.
I know. What is it they always say, Cotters? Aging is when you forget your zip after having a pee. Senility is when you forget it before. Thank you, Reynolds.
Aubrey,
George.
how nice of you to visit me.
We were concerned at the club. Came up in the committee. Dear George, languishing in hospital. Somebody ought to go and see him. And I volunteered for the job.
Why?
Well, they thought I'd cheer you up. You're looking very well.
I've had a severe heart attack.
No, I mean, you're looking very well for someone who's just had a severe heart attack.
You noticed the change in me, didn't you? I saw your face. Yes, you did. Remember Tolstoy's story, The Death of Ivan Ilyich? The sick man's brother-in-law came to stay. His first look, his strangled exclamation told poor Ivan Ilyich the worst.
Yes, well, gloomy lot, these Russians.
But you can't be gloomy about death, you can't be gloomy about anything.
From the committee.
Not a drop.
What, you?
The doctor's forbidden it.
That's a laugh.
Laugh?
I don't think anybody in the club's ever seen you without a drink in your hand.
I suppose that's what they're saying. Drink brought on my present misfortune.
Huh, wouldn't go as far as that.
I bet they are. Whenever any member dies, they always mutter, well, he shifted a bit, didn't he? They don't like people dying. They know the bell tolls for all mankind. They like to find a decent excuse.
Cheer up, folks, cheer. Anything nasty been in this?
Only my teeth.
Sure you wouldn't like a drop?
It could kill me.
But you've recovered.
You never recover from a heart attack. One day I'll have another. The first shovelfuls in my grave.
Any soda? Come on, George. Look on the bright side.
What bright side? I don't like the idea. Oscar Wilde called being dead the most boring thing in life, next to having lunch with the schoolmaster. I believe he said that posthumously.
This one of yours?
Yes, my first.
You know, you must have given a lot of pleasure to a lot of people over the years.
That could be said by a lot of ladies in Soho. What a trivial occupation for a man's whole existence. You see it when your life's brought sharply into focus. I find it very, very sad.
Please, George, don't laugh. It's embarrassed me.
The club sent you here to cheer me up. Well, you can start.
I had a terribly funny story in the club bar. Trouble is, I forgot it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gifford. Would you like to order your supper?
I've ordered it.
For 2 days' time, Mr. Gifford. The kitchen has to have notice.
2 days? I could be dining on Olympus.
Sorry? Well, look, there's prawn cocktail, chilled melon, and then supreme de volaille, or place mornay, and then to follow, ice cream or gâteau.
You choose. You know the difference between them.
You're very naughty about your diet, Mr. Gifford. And now for your obs. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you, Mr. Gifford. And the bowels?
Most definitely.
Lovely. Thank you, Mr. Gifford.
She's very nice. She give you the kiss of life.
Not yet.
She's very young.
You get used to being treated like a child by children.
This place must cost the earth.
Oh, yeah. Only the Arabs can afford the more expensive operations.
Got a splendid view.
Well,
I think you can see the club.
really?
Yes. They'll be just sitting down amongst the leather and the brass fenders for their tea and anchovy toast.
The judges hot from the Old Bailey, the MPs rousing for a night's sleepwalking through the lobbies, the journalists sobering up from lunch.
I adore anchovy toast.
Best thing in the club. The rest of the food's as bad as here.
Oh, I don't know. I love the rice pudding, prunes and custard. Shepherd's pie is excellent.
Schoolboy grub.
Oh, we're all schoolboys there, aren't we? That's the delight and wonder of the place. Excellent tuck shop.
If I could take a drink now, I'd order a Pinkers. Angostura bitters like pungent drops of blood, a large Plymouth and cooled Malvern water. I believe it fueled the Royal Navy from the Falklands of 1914 to the Falklands of 1982.
Come on, have just a drop. Put a smile back on your face.
Remember Apthorpe
Or in the club?
in Evelyn War? Our hero smuggled a bottle of whiskey to Apthorpe's bed in a military hospital. It killed him. It was a fearful row. He was expelled from the regiment.
Right, I don't think I'll be expelled from the club.
So if I succumbed to your importunate temptation, you'd be all right.
You're very tetchy this afternoon. Not your usual self in the club. Oh, full of many quips.
Cheer me up, then.
Wish I could remember that funny story. It was about a Frenchman.
Gentlemen are so odd about their clubs. That's another thing Evelyn Waugh said. He was a member of White's, founded 1693, awfully posh.
Most clubs, like ours, are shams, aren't they? Victorian imitations.
Like most of our public schools. Foundations for the education of the sons of tradesmen, where Swan wouldn't talk to Edgar and Debenham was far too fond of Freebody.
Oh, you're right.
Slight twinge. In my condition, a creaking door makes you think the house is falling down. I've already been dead, of course.
What?
I've been in and out of the pearly gates.
I don't follow, Oach.
You know how it all started? I've been to the club for lunch. On the way home in the bus, I got this pain just here. I thought it was indigestion. It was Thursday, tripe and onions day, to which, as you know, I'm very partial. Then in my flat, I felt my chest being crushed by some huge vice. I rang my doctor. She instantly called an ambulance to send me here. National health impossible, of course. Probably have to share a bed in the corridor. No, I arrived flashing blue lights, sirens, you know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Then, guess what happened?
No idea.
My heart stopped.
No.
Just like that. I was dead, as a doornail.
My poor fellow, how awful for you.
I suppose one day it'll happen again.
What do they do?
Oh, they're wonderful machines. The doctors start your heart with electricity, easy as starting their cars. I came to with wires and tubes leading from me everywhere. I looked like a sea anemone.
Amazing.
Happening all over these days. Everybody's a Lazarus now.
What's it like dying? Must be very interesting.
Not at all. Nothing to it. I saw a great flashing light, like the sun exploding. Then I knew nothing until the nurse told me to stop biting her finger.
And think you may have looked upon the face of God.
I have a dreadful memory for faces.
You know, I've always imagined God as a rather crusty but very decent member of the club with a beard.
Ah.
Come to think of it, I always imagined heaven as the Albany Club, with the Lord's cricket pitch on one side, playing an eternal test, and the old course of St Andrews on the other, and the club bar serving drinks that made you diddly but never pissed, all of it free of charge, naturally.
I'm feeling thirsty. Ring for the nurse. There's a good chap.
Right. The red one?
No, not the red one. It sets off bells and lights. It's for having another heart attack.
Sorry. Call nurse.
Call nurse.
I say, what's this?
My electrocardiograph.
How fascinating.
I'm wired up day and night.
You mean those funny little squiggles in your heart working?
Yes. One of them now goes the wrong way or something. When I was dead downstairs, the line was as flat as a floorboard.
I could watch this for ages, you know. Much more interesting than television.
Need a bottle too, Mr. Gifford?
No, I want some barley water.
If you don't use a bottle now, you'll need to use one later, won't
I
you?
don't want a bottle at all, nurse. Only some barley water.
There you are. You'll feel much better if you use the bottle.
Well, I'll try, but I won't be able to do anything.
Would your visitor like to wait outside, please?
Oh, we often pee together.
Sorry?
In the club, behind Mr. Gladstone.
Sorry?
Shan't go.
Do try, Mr. Gifford. Naughty boy.
Do you remember at the club, when they installed those new urinals upstairs, members complained made their old cocks look shabby?
Can't go.
Why bother?
Oh, I must. It'll upset the dear girl if I don't. Help me.
Me?
Whistle.
Whistle?
Whistle. It works like a charm with children.
Release the flood? Shall I try another tune?
Tap on something. It's supposed to be equally evocative.
I'll turn on the tap. Success? I want to go now.
In the great days of London clubs, in the 18th century, when they did nothing but drink and gamble by candlelight, at White's they had page boys to nip under the table with potties, so the gentlemen needn't interrupt their game. Ah.
Finished, Mr. Gifford?
No. Yes.
The doctor will be here soon. He's going to tell her when you can go home. Won't that be nice?
They inquire into your home circumstances. I haven't had any home circumstances for years.
Everybody in the club was very surprised when Vanessa left you.
Everybody in the club saw her safely caged in the ladies' dining room, accessible only through the ladies' entrance.
You know, we all thought you'd done very well for yourself. Sexy young wife at your age.
Well, she was blonde. A common mistake to correlate the brilliance of the hair with that of the performance.
You ever see her?
Oh, no. She went off with various people. I suppose she found them more inspiring than me. You see, we both made a mistake. She thought I'd be romantic. Novelists aren't romantic. Who can be? Obliged to earn a living sitting alone for hours on end, with nothing to break the monotonous silence but blowing your nose and breaking wind.
Well, you're clever fellows, you authors. Satisfying women through public libraries.
The lives of imaginative writers, wrote Elizabeth Jenkins, are the wrong side of the carpet, all blurs and knots and ends of threads hang out. The true pattern is the other side, in their work. But who wants to be in bed with the outside of a rolled-up Wilton?
What are you talking about?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Does Vanessa know you're ill?
I sent her a postcard. An ex-wife must retain some interest in the flesh she was once a part of.
And you've no one else?
You know I live alone. That's why I'm so often in the club. Any company's better than my own.
Yes, well, when they let you out of this Lasser house, can you cope?
The lady cleans. Food you buy, appetizingly packaged for instant enjoyment, like paperbacks.
Well, shouldn't you go and recuperate somewhere? They always do in books.
Yeah. I remember reading a book of the 30s, Connolly, I expect. The best novels were written in cheap hotel bedrooms in the south of France. By the time I got to the south of France, nothing was cheap. I managed to winter somewhere in Cannes, I wrote that. I was inspired by the literary atmosphere. If I got in a chair, I could see Somerset Maugham. Now, of course, the Riviera is nothing but a sun-kissed traffic jam. But I remember the mimosa, the ochre walls, the Nice matin, Homer's wine dark sea. I can smell the garlic, the fresh croissant, the coffee, the pissoir. Stinks are far more potently nostalgic than Noel Coward's cheap music. Am I boring you?
No.
I'm going to go back and rewrite that novel as I'd write it today.
Sounds a good idea.
It's a bloody stupid idea.
Well, your public will love it.
Do you realize the average author's public is as exclusive as the average chess champion?
George, you have a literary reputation.
Once, critics called me a promising young author. Then I became a promising middle-aged author. Now I'm a promising senile author.
Senile? You're not much older than I am.
All this kicks away a few arches of your lifespan. I shan't, unlike you, enjoy Shakespeare's Seventh Age, stuffed with hearing aids and pacemakers and other electronic devices, like the modern home.
Fellows in the club are always having heart attacks. I might have one, any moment. Does that cheer you up?
You might. They're common in pink-cheeked, fat, jolly types.
Fat?
Well, clinically fat. The doctors call you a picnic type,
Picnic?
with a Y,
Oh.
Greek. Forasmuch as all mortal men may be subject to many sudden diseases, perils, and sicknesses, and ever uncertain when they shall depart out of this life, therefore, to the intent they may be always in a readiness to die, whensoever it shall please Almighty God to call them. The visitation of the sick, sound advice.
We have a padre here,
Oh, hundreds of them. We've got an international clientele.
and one's been to see you.
Young CFE chap. Very decent. Perhaps only because he thought I'd be seeing his boss before he did. Cheer me up.
I wish I could remember that funny story. Frightfully witty.
When I'm dead, the secretary will put a black-edged sheet on the club notice board. The committee much regret to announce the death of Mr. George Gifford, member since God knows when. Our quietus made not with the bare bodkin, but with the drawing pin.
You remember when the committee tried to abolish that rather barbaric practice? By the end of winter, there are so many names on the board, you can hardly see who's won the Grand National Sweep. The members objected.
It would never do to spoil their fun.
Lovely day out there.
In his numerous clubs, the politely jocular remarks will be rather more solemn today, with his death in mind.
What miserable sod wrote that?
John Betchman.
He was never a member.
Someone has sent you some lovely flowers, Mr. Gifford.
Me?
Shall I wrap them for you?
Are you sure? Who could possibly send me flowers?
Aren't they beautiful?
Looks bloody expensive.
Why, it must be Vanessa. Why, the old darling. Fancy her spending good money on a floral display like that. You see, Aubrey, I was right. No woman is ever deadly insensitive to any body with which she has had intimate contact, however brief. She was always a sentimental sort. Sloppy, in fact. Wept in bed.
Why, I shall have to fetch another vase, Mr. Gifford.
Isn't there a card?
There you are.
Where are my glasses? Oh, you read it.
What? Yeah. Get well soon, with lots of love, from Gloria.
Gloria?
What's my wife doing sending you flowers?
No idea.
She didn't know you were ill until I phoned her.
You'll thank her for me, won't you?
I'll have to. I shall have to pay for them.
Well, it's terribly decent of you.
Going to send you some fruit, too. Thank goodness I didn't.
Someone must think a lot of you, Mr. Gifford.
It was a very nice gesture of Gloria's, wasn't
Well,
it?
she may send flowers to all members of the Albany who are in hospital, for all I know.
Why not, but a band of brothers? Do you suppose when the occasion arises I should entertain the club to a memorial service?
You're a member of the memorial service class.
The same chaps go to all of them. They get pissed in the club at lunchtime as usual, but wearing black ties.
Generous members leave a bequest for a party after their funeral.
There you are. They brighten the place up, don't they? Make you look much more cheerful.
They make you look dead already.
Frightful bore visiting the sick, isn't it? Don't let me keep you.
Well, I was only going back to the club anyway. But if you don't want me here... You know, before I went to work in the city, I wrote a book. Poetry. Wasn't published, of course, like yours. I've still got it at home. You like to see it?
Not really. Why fart about with verses when you can be a successful stockbroker?
Right. I'll be getting back.
Aubrey, do you remember when you dashed to New York to merge your firm with one of the most successful stockbrokers on Wall Street?
Very well. Best deal of my life.
Really? Oh, good. Well,
Mr. Gifford, how are you? You look splendid.
You're looking much more cheerful today, Doctor.
Good. I say, isn't that an Albany Club tie?
Certainly is.
he's on the committee.
Are you? How extraordinary. I'm up for membership. Soon, I believe. Quite imminent. I hope you won't blackball me.
Well, we don't many. We need the money.
The only humiliation and disgrace left to afflict any respectable, successful man. But I suppose once you're in, it's a good way of getting your own back on people you dislike.
Your patient is a pillar of the Albany Club.
The Albany Club has more pillars than the Parthenon, if not quite so perpendicular.
Would you like to wait outside, please?
What?
Outside.
Lindisfarne Jones is the name, when it comes up.
Right.
A splendid club, the Albany. So many I meet seem to tell me. Your grouse in season is the best in London. And the wines, superb choice. I do hope no tragedy will prevent our meeting there one day.
You mean me dropping dead from another heart attack?
Oh, no, 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 no. If I got blackballed.
Oh.
That T-wave is looking much better today. You'll never have another one? Well, that's the way to look at it. I want you to put this myocardial infarct right out of your head. You can see for yourself how it's healing already. I'm extremely satisfied with your trace. Lead a normal life. Just be sensible. No squash tomorrow morning, eh? Now then, when shall we send you home? Tomorrow?
Well,
Oh, we don't keep people in hospital these days. Dreadfully uneconomical. I want your blood. A 10 ml syringe, please, nurse.
The doctor's finished.
Well, I hope we three shall meet again in more convivial surroundings. I say, is this one of your books?
yes, would you like it?
How very kind.
I'll sign it for you.
Oh, that would be delightful. Could you put to Penelope? That's my young daughter. I'm not a great bookman myself, but I know she'd love to have it on her shelf. Oh, what splendid flowers. Nurse, I'm sure you won't mind if I take a buttonhole. There. Thank you. See me in Harley Street. 3 weeks. Meanwhile, keep cheerful. Oh, don't forget...
Linda Swan Jones.
Splendid.
It's always for their daughter. A work of genius signed by its creator, treated like a Mickey Mouse doll from Disneyland.
Did he spot the brandy?
No, I don't think so. He was too busy showing off.
Good news?
I'm going home tomorrow.
Splendid. I'll tell them at the club. Right, well, I'll be getting on.
Aubrey, when you were doing that lucrative deal in New York, where was Gloria?
She was in Cannes.
With me.
What?
In that smallish hotel on the Croisette. It was perfectly comfortable.
What on earth do you do that for?
Well, you know.
You mean... But you only met her in the ladies' dining room?
No, we met once in Harrods in the food hall, the game counter.
Game counter? And that decided her to spend a fortnight with you in the south of France?
She thought I was romantic. It's a widespread illusion.
So that's why you're so bloody sloppy about Cannes. Enamoured not of Somerset Maugham, but of my wife.
Enjoyed the holiday. She adores Bouillabaisse.
Still going on?
Oh, no, not for ages. She came to my flat a few afternoons, then she went off me like Vanessa.
Why are you telling me this now?
Isn't it traditional to confess one's sins in the proximity of death? Besides, it gives one a cast-down excuse for delightful irresponsibility. I have a wonderful feeling of relief. Smugness, even. Not angry.
Can't be angry with a man who's been dead. Anyway, we're members of the same club.
It's like the old club story, isn't it? Member rings the porter. Can I share a club bedroom with the lady, not my wife? Yes, sir, as long as she's the wife of another member.
Mind you, at the time, I might have been very upset. But my circumstances, like yours, have changed.
Have they?
To be frank, I don't give a monkey's rupture about Gloria. There's been nothing sexual between us for years. Months.
You surprised me.
Why, it's not the sort of thing one discusses in the club. But I'm not a plaster saint.
Indeed?
I met a lady.
Pretty?
Beautiful.
Young?
Half my age.
Congratulations.
Works in the city.
Sexy?
Unbelievably.
How delightful.
My firm has a flat, you see, convenient for the office, for entertaining distinguished visitors.
Gloria knows nothing?
Of course not.
It would hurt her. Women particularly dislike a practical demonstration of fading sexual attraction.
I don't care.
You amaze me.
Why?
Because you've always been terrified of doing anything that might slightly tarnish your ridiculous self-image of a frightfully decent chap.
What gave you that idea?
It's been round the club for years.
Well, it's news to me.
Well, members don't get an inkling of the spiteful things that are said behind their backs. The members are far too tender-hearted towards each other.
She hadn't told you now. Don't know why I did. Cheer you up, I suppose.
We won't go any further.
Of course it will. You're the biggest gossip in the club.
I'm not.
Of course you are. Absolutely everybody says so. Why do you think you find yourself drinking alone in the club bar?
But I arrived rather early.
Not a bit. Not the members spot you through the door and they go and order their drinks in the morning room. Find your conversation about as interesting as British Rail station announcements.
Me? But everybody used to laugh their heads off at my story.
Used to.
How appalling.
In a club, all men become caricatures of themselves. Happens outside, I suppose, but there you can always escape. But in a club, the chatty become garrulous, the convivial become drunks, and you are the club bore. And it's about time somebody had the courage to tell you.
My standing in the club is the only thing that really matters to me. A novelist, a husband, a lover, all adventures in disappointment. The club is the prop of my life. No, come to think that I despise most of the members. I think I'm going to cry again.
Please, George. Can't stand men who blub.
Cheer me up, then. You haven't started yet. I think I'll resign from the club.
Don't do that, George. We'd miss you terribly.
Would you? Really?
Well, wouldn't all of us miss any of us?
I suppose we are rather prickly. But a hedgehog's nest is the coziest place on earth to other hedgehogs. And we've got to know each other's fleas.
Do try to be discreet, George, even when you've had a few. It gets round London about my girlfriend. She's got a husband somewhere, you see. Be the death of me. I've remembered it. A funny story. Frightfully sophisticated. Happens in Paris, right? Outside a tall apartment block. Taxi draws up. Big, handsome man gets out, huge moustache. Sword in the hand, right? Enormous scimitar. Rushes in, up the stairs, opens the door. Young couple in flagrante delicto. Plunges the sword through two of them, turns them over, and exclaims, "Mon Dieu, je me suis trompé l'étage. Je me suis trompé l'étage. I have mistaken the floor." Well, do you think that's frightfully funny, George? 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 Nurse! Nurse! I should never have told him that funny story. Nurse!